the corner with his mouse in sequence. And face down. You could forget it, Henny. Because he's taken down. Bolt staked up as well, way back in the site. Gooched, I should say, but he does come back out to find one of his own, and FNX has done the same. FNX will double that with a headshot onto QKA. StarSeries tries desperately to put himself in a viable position toward the stables. Rather, excuse me, on the site. As he looked at stables, but gets taken down, and it's Immortals starting off 1-0. Quick round, I have to say.
Solo played towards danger here with the AWP, looking towards top middle. Doesn't find anything just yet, but does get a decent amount of information for his teammates. It's 5 players towards B once again. If it's not broke, let's not fix it. And Henny's going to be taken down with a close range encounter.
Down indeed. FNX Hobbit hole. You can't spray like that. Not quite Taz levels, but certainly not pretty from FNX. Not 7 if we're getting a kill, and this is going to be another round. Even with those guns up, Immortals. Shotgun does work to an extent. They've still got to find additional kills because on the site they're going to get taken down. In fact, it's just Steel remaining once more, and that AWP might start to be very valuable. Fancies is getting a little bit more aggressive this time with it. So 1700 though, because he dropped over for his teammate.
This is the 3rd round in a row now that Steel has to save an AWP. And it won't be.
Oh! Forget!
Hello.
Never forget. Steel gets taken down. This is actually out by the wall of smokes, but good shot, FNX. Now they get rolling. I was just saying, because they still have to go against these AKs. Swinging in, Steel manages one more, has to go for the reload, get protected by FNX. He needs to hit these shots. He can't. Does make up for it to drop the bomb, and they have a man advantage as QKA has to go back for the bomb with the smoke down. He'll re-smoke it, but he's going to get poached upon with 15 HP. Finally, it goes Immortals' way, and FNX does a great job, I have to say, with the 2 kills. Nearly cost them by not saving Steel sooner.
Yeah, a much-needed round.
7 will do the same. StarSeries gone in, though. He's through the smoke and the flames, and a kill. FNX is low. He could have easily capitalized. Lucas goes down. They've opened up the site once more. 5 men in B, Immortals. You're going to need 2. Double nade from Stevie. Gets 2. As Bolts and FNX go down to the blast. It's going to be just Henny remaining. AWP spots on tree, scopes can't find it, and 5power find 5 rounds.
Reset as well. They did win an eco, so there is some
swing wide here and don't get taken down immediately because then there's nowhere to hide, and they're going to double face, but he gets the first kill because they're not expecting it. Line up for the second, not 7, trying to peek it out and win it, can't. Bolts, does very well, in fact, to find the 3rd on Stevie. Eventually, he expires. Leaves it to 2 kills on QKA in a 1 versus 2.
10 seconds then, though, bomb. We can't win this. It's over.
They're both there. They get him. It's an AWP. Misses. They double face. Okay, all granted, but they
no presence whatsoever from the CTs on that side of the map, and you can see the rotations coming in. The CTs are aware this could be a possibility. Here comes QKA, though. UMP towards top middle.
Pick up from Bolts again as FNX tries to spray through. It's Lucas that gets the next kill instead, though. Yeah, we'll have to sit place and toward the top of the main. Gets closer, drop down. Lucas mistimes it, and Bolts is able to capitalize. However, it's just Forget remaining. One way to shut down what 5power has been doing on the B site. Look at this push as well on our left side from Bolts. He's getting well and truly on the backside of 5power. This could be their toughest take yet. Lucas has lost track, though, in the smoke of exactly where they've gone. And Forget has got FNX down from the archway. Once more, they continue to open it up. Bolts does get one on the flank, and Henny has to step up. Talk about his consistency. Manages 1, spots another on the statue, but bomb's already bailed. It's going toward A. The last player on the B site, QKA, just wants to hold in the 2 players. And they're going to lose track of this bomb. He's also got Henny down. Bolts is locked out. This is actually quite good. Just barely. And he does get QKA, realizes it's now toward the A site. 100 HP on both. Kit for Bolts, but no nades. And StarSeries is going to take the fight. He's already in connector. This is very good. He's going to hear him coming. Takes the headshot. 8-7, 5power. What a half.
That's a great play there from StarSeries. Knowing they've got no real firepower towards that side of the map whatsoever. So as soon as Immortals are in, that's going to be pretty much the round. I say that, though. Note 7 with an amazing CZ frag, and it gives them the man advantage. 4-on-3 now.
It's not 7 that's going to try to open things up inside of the site with just the pistol. Bolts will already get in, though. Steel doesn't need to peek. He can cover him off. Bolts will get the first shot. Bomb to go down. KFC, he can sit and control the action, the angle. 3rd kill for Bolts in the round, 10-7. Well, that said, StarSeries, I'm not sure why the Asian commentators have just gone insane, because it's just a build-up to a straight execution. There's just a wall of smoke going in. It's going to be 5power on the inside of it, though, and that's going to work out well. because they'll pick up kills just about every place possible, and QKA will take down Bolts.
Maybe they're a few seconds ahead of us.
Are they? How could they be? StarSeries will rotate back around as a result because Steel is inside of the drop room, so he has to put his attention there as they spread their defense very thinly across every single choke point. Specifically, the two bomb sites as they rotate back over now to be committing fully because that's exactly where Immortals want to go. Good pickup from SWATPI, but it's not going to amount to much in terms of differential. That's a new term I come up with just now. As Forget gets taken down in the 1v3.
Well, that was the big round for 5power. We said they needed a
So
streak
rotation could arrive, but the drop down position with FNX hasn't committed to it. Will cut off rotations to a certain extent. It may also, in fact, bring the bomb back that direction in the 3 versus 3. So SWATPI becomes the next man in the hot seat, if you will.
Absolutely. This is looking like a winnable situation, and even more so as SWATPI finds FNX, gets the double kill towards the drop-down room, and now it's just going to be Bolts, who is shut down as well. So we're not done quite yet. 5power, by the looks of things. Well, indeed. Has to win at least one of these duels. If he goes down about a kill, that's it. It's GG. Gets himself to the A site, so there's a chance. Decent position now.
Just barely does manage to do it. The AK picked up, starting to really be a benefit to them as it's going to take down Henny as well. 3 kills for SWATPI, but they don't know where Bolts is. He slips in behind. He's gotten 2. Back to the 1 versus 1, and they stay alive.
Whoa.
Great round from SWATPI.
Yeah, we said he was the player that had to
Immediately
fight
over top. In fact, they'll now send 3 that direction. Good shot from Bolts. Forget gone. SWATPI on tree has it all to do. Finds 1. Looks for a second. Double trade, double peek as Bolts comes back out. But QKA on the site has done very well from the statue to find 2. Bolts will get another, but he's taken down by Stevie and a pinched effect. It's FNX to fight in the 1 versus 1. 2 kills from QKA, 1 from FNX, and he's caught by the op. And it's going to be round 11 for 5power.
They keep it going somehow and try and allow themselves to have enough money to finish this one off. Immortals still comfortable, but it's going to be not 7 to find the first kill on FNX towards long A.
Bolts backs away. Forget, flashed off, still gets his vision back in time to get a second headshot despite being low, but 2 kills come in for Immortals. Make it a 3rd as Henny gets another to make it 2 versus 2. QKA still has the AWP. The bomb was dropped. They have to go back for it. Definitely giving up some ground, and whoa, that's big. A lineup for the op that's missed Bolts. It's an incredible shot, which means now they've got the man advantage. They've got the bomb down. We see our timer start.
Bolts 1.
He definitely knows where Henny's gone, but where's Bolts? He's going to stay on top of the site. That'll give information away. Peeks out, now knows where both are. But it's a shot done and a game over. 16-11, Immortals will take down 5power.
A bit of a hollow victory, I have to say, for Immortals. I don't think that'll be